And speaking of children, I've said this before, we are not paying enough attention to what the virus could do to children. They could be directly in the line of fire. As the virus mutates and evolves further, in Singapore, all schools at the primary and secondary junior levels will be shut Wednesday onwards. This is after authorities revealed that the COVID variant from India appears to be affecting children more than adults. The variant first found in India. Same in Brazil, where the virus appears to be killing small children at an unusually high rate. Reports say more than 2,200 children under the age of 5 have died in Brazil in recent months, a number that hasn't been seen elsewhere. Even Taiwan, which is a COVID success story, has shut down all schools until the 28th of May in capital Taipei. This is in anticipation of children getting infected after more than 300 new cases were reported this weekend. What does all of this tell you? The threat is real. The warnings are increasing. Our next report tells you why India, where a third wave has already been predicted, needs to take these warnings seriously and prepare in advance.
Singapore is shutting down schools. Classes are being shifted online. Home-based learning is set to be back. The city-state, which not long ago was ranked the safest place during the pandemic, is witnessing a spike in infections, with cases being reported even in children. On Sunday, 38 locally transmitted cases were reported, the highest number in a year. This included 4 children linked to a cluster at a tuition center. All these cases belong to the B1617 strain, which was first detected in India. Ong Ye Kung, Singapore's education minister, has said some of these mutations are much more violent and they seem to attack younger children. None of the children are seriously ill, but this is an area of concern for all of us. Authorities have announced the closure of all schools until the end of the term. They also plan to vaccinate children below 16 years. Taiwan, another success story during this pandemic, has taken a similar step. 333 local cases were reported on the weekend. The virus is threatening Taiwan's status of a safe haven. Authorities fear infections among children. All schools in Taipei and adjacent areas have all suspended classes until the end of term. In Hong Kong, infections from the South Africa strain are on the rise. A 4-month-old baby has been confirmed as the youngest person to contract this strain. This has led to health experts suggesting mandatory tests for all school children and limiting the number of students in classes. And in Brazil, the situation is the most alarming. The virus appears to be killing children at an unusually high rate. In recent months, at least 832 children under the age of 5 have died due to the Wuhan virus. Health experts say this figure could be inaccurate, as lack of widespread testing is making many cases going undiagnosed, and as the virus mutates further, authorities fear it would have a severe impact on children, even unborn babies. India must analyze these global trends and prepare in advance as it awaits a third wave. It must prioritize the safety of children and take the following steps at the earliest. 1. Set up a pediatric task force at state and district levels. 2. Reserve fixed number of beds for children at all levels. 3. Get stocks of medicines and essential supplies ready. And 4. Start vaccinating children as soon as possible. India has a window of opportunity to prevent another catastrophe. It must make the most of this opportunity. Bureau Report, WION. World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.